Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Acres. I'm Amanda and today I'm going to give you guys a garden update. I'm really excited. I'm 5'3" and my corn is way above my head. Isn't it beautiful? I'm really excited about this corn. This is my three sisters' garden. The corn is doing excellent. I'm really excited about it. Beautiful ears of corn. They're developing quite nicely. I can't wait until they're ready to eat. My beans are doing pretty nicely. And here you can see they're starting to climb up. They're doing really well. You can see in here there's some more. They're dotted throughout. The beans will continue to grow up the stalks and hopefully they will produce really well. A few weeks ago you guys saw me put my Cherokee Tan pumpkin seeds in pots. Those are still growing in those pots. I haven't put them out here yet. I'm hoping to be able to do that this evening and then water them really good. I don't want to do it this morning because it's already getting kind of hot. Even though there's a breeze, it's just the sun is going to be up too high and I don't want to scorch them. Even though they're going to be in the corn, I just don't want to chance it. So I will hopefully get that done this evening and then that will be completed. Here's my garden. It's really a mess. Weeds are everywhere, but you can see dotted in through here the bean plants. This first row is lima beans. Then I have black-eyed peas. Out here I have some green beans. And then we went around with the tiller last night. Some ground cherries that popped up here and here. Those will be another source of fruit. That'll be really delicious. And we are just kind of in patches right now because not everything came up. I had a really hard time getting anything to come up. Out here I had planted okra out farther and none of it came up, like at all. So we went ahead and just tilled everything under because the weeds were out of control. And I'm not sure where we're going from here, but I've got plenty of black-eyed peas and lima beans, and so we'll at least have that. We also have lots and lots of pepper plants here. There's only been one that was right here that died. They're doing excellent. About once a week I come out here and get a 5-gallon bucket's worth. That's actually in the house right now. I picked it last night. And so they're doing really good. These are the eggplants that we got accidentally, and they are getting pretty big. I'm going to pick some here in a little bit. The label when we purchased these said Black Beauty on them. That was why we got these accidentally. Dad got these instead of the Black Beauty Zucchini. But I'm thinking they might have been improperly labeled. This is a circle. It's not growing oblongly like it normally would. Normally they grow out. And this is a circle, as are these. So I'm not sure what that's about. There are several on this one plant. And the rest are just loaded with flowers. And look, these are so pretty to me. I love these little flowers. My sweet potatoes are also doing very nicely. I'm really excited about those. I'm hoping that this little area has a good yield. They're doing excellent. And of course, Sunshine's baby doll garden is loaded with pink. Even the leaves here have pink. A kumquat tree, more pink. She loves these. They're her favorites. The geranium flowers. And these are pink. Everything is pink. The grass is pink. Everything except the marigolds that we transplanted. And look how beautiful they're doing. They're awesome. And of course, our little turtle is hiding underneath. Now, of course, this is not part of the garden tour, but I thought I'd show you my little chickens. They are doing awesome. They tend to stay in a little group over here. They don't like to mingle with the bigger ones, but they're really close in size, as you can see. They're growing great. In just a few more months, hopefully these little hens will start laying eggs. And I can't wait to see what my little rooster here looks like with his feathers. They're black and white right now. My other rooster already had some color differentiation at this point, but his front is all just black and white like this little one is. So I'm excited to see what he ends up looking like. This is one of my 2 beautyberry bushes, and they are doing excellent. You can see the little berries are starting to form. These green berries will turn red, kind of a pinky red, fuchsia kind of color. They are beautiful and they make wonderful jelly. Last year we made a ton, and this year we will probably make some as well. You can also use these leaves as a mosquito repellent. Sometimes when we come out, we'll just rub our arms in the leaves, and they work very much like citronella. Here's our Malabar spinach. You can see it is growing like crazy. No matter how much I pick, there's always more. The trellis that we created is starting to bow down in the middle. I've got to add to it and stabilize this maybe in the middle. because it grows really fast and it goes everywhere. You can see it's just, it needs a place to go. Next to that is our butter peas. They are doing excellent. They're not ready yet, but they will be really soon. Here I've got some radishes I really need to harvest. All the way down is radishes. I'm going to try fermenting these to keep them for longer. I also am probably going to do one more picking of my greens. These are the turnip greens. The turnips never really produced very well. I'm kind of disappointed about that because I do love turnips in my turnip greens. My mustard greens have flowered already, so I will save those seeds. These are more turnip greens, and then these are more turnip greens. My cilantro is here. Last year it was 3 feet tall. It is already bolted and it's not even a foot tall. So that is the white flowers you're seeing here. It was really disappointing this year. I'm not sure why. They just had a growth stunt like they have never had before. So that surprised me. We have been enjoying this, but I think they're about through. And then we also have a good row of beets here. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I need to harvest these. Probably in the morning I'll come out and harvest these, and I will cut them, I'll peel them, chop them, and roast them, maybe with some carrots for dinner. They will be wonderful. I also use the greens that aren't eaten up, like this one. I would never use that, but these greens are really good with the Swiss chard, which is over here. I like to mix those two, the beet greens and the Swiss chard, and then the mustard greens and the turnip greens are good together too. This is my strawberry patch. I thought I'd show you. They are making babies. They're starting to put on some babies. They have runners. See here, another baby. This will be a baby plant. There are some leaves that are dried out. This has been watered. I keep it watered. It's moist. But I've also noticed they have stopped producing. I don't know if it's from the heat. But they're still doing pretty good, and they're making babies, so that's good. Oh, here's one, but that's really tiny, but for the most part they've stopped producing, but that's okay. I'm hoping they'll come back even better next year, and as long as they're putting on these runners and these babies, I know I'll have extra plants next year, so that's going to be wonderful. These are my containers, the grow boxes. I'm a little disappointed in them. I'm not sure if it's a user error or if this just is not going to work for these plants, or if the soil didn't have enough nutrients. I don't know. But this is the squash, and it's just not doing very good. The zucchini is on this side. It's doing a little bit better. I've not harvested any zucchini yet. And my squash, I have harvested 2, but they were rock hard, and they were like ready to fall off. They were really yellow, and I don't know what the deal is, but I don't think we're going to get any squash and zucchini this year. Unless this guy pulls through. That would be great. Keep on going, little guy. You're doing awesome. I also see some squash bug eggs. I need to bring my painter's tape out here. It's the easiest way to get these off of here. If you don't stay consistent though, they will overrun you. Squash bugs are evil, and they spread like crazy. And there you have it, a tour of my gardens. I'm really happy with everything this year. We didn't have as great a germination rate as normal. I'm not sure what that's about. I did everything like I normally do. But that's okay. We still have plenty of food coming in. I'm plenty busy with everything that's available right now. And my tomatoes are just kind of getting started. I forgot to show you guys that, but they're just now kind of starting to come on. I think I picked 5 yesterday, and so those are really early, but eventually I will have so much food I won't know what to do with. So it's a really small plot compared to what I thought I was going to have this year, but that's okay. Things work out for a reason like that. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on with what we've got, and it's going to be great. So I'm really excited to have shared this with you. I know it looks like I'm growing weeds in places more than vegetables, but that's okay. Do what you can do. If you are in the same situation and you feel like you're overrun with weeds, just go with it. It'll be okay. Just take a stick with you. Make sure you don't step on a snake, and keep on going. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.